I want to let my fellow YouTubers and
Yo, yo. Yo, 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 yo. Alright, let's see what we got going on today. What's happening, guys? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Oh, alright, GJ. G to the G to the G to the. Since we're on GJ, we'll start with GJ. So, pound yen. Yo, last day of the month. Yes, yes. May the 30th. June. In a couple days. Crazy. 5 months of the year gone. Hope it's been a good year for everyone so far. But let's get into some charts. So, GJ, we're bearish right now. We broke yesterday's low. We're pushing away from this, pushing down from this daily resistance from 196. I think if we continue to sell, we're heading down to 192.7. It's about 130 pips away. It's not that bad. But initially on pound yen was looking for this bullish structure to continue. So we did get a support form down here after the range to push back up. So the first target, this buy target was 196.2. Tapped it and literally just rejected it. So in order for us to stay bullish, we do need the daily candles to respect this uptrend structure. If we don't get a retest, yeehaw, hello. If we don't get a retest of this support down here, then we need a higher low. So a daily support formed above 192, 193 to continue up. A lot of uncertainty in the market with these tariffs, up, down, up, down, up, down. So I don't think we have any super clear trends at the moment. Is what it is. Just have to keep an eye on the fundamentals. For now, to the 4 hour. So now on the 4 hour time frame, we got a support formed at 193.7. This current 4 hour candle, the 10 a.m. UK candle, 4 hour candle, it's just been ranging. We haven't broken the previous 4 hour high. We also haven't broken this previous 4 hour low. So we're literally just in the middle of the candle, up, down, up, down. Now the structure on the lower time frames is currently bearish. I'm talking the immediate structure. So we've got a high here, then a lower high, you know, low, lower low. But we're still holding above this little minor support. We did break below it, but we didn't close. So we're literally just stuck in a range on GJ. Maybe we'll get a bit of a push after news, but we'll have to wait and see now. Wait and see what we get, what's gonna happen. But until then, I'm looking, I want to see either a closure above this resistance for some buys, a closure below this support, which is the 4 hour support, for some sells. That's what I'm looking for. All right, now Goldie. Gold is bearish on the daily, still in between the previous daily highs and lows, but we are approaching this strong daily support here, where you can see prices closed above all week. Even though we've broken below, we still stayed above this level here. 4 hours pulling back, but slowly. So it seems like the sells are kind of dying down on gold. Haven't broken a previous 4 hour low yet. Do have news in 45 minutes, so anything can happen. 30-minute has just been ranging. So this support 32.91 has just been holding pretty much all morning. All morning, just holding price here. So we'll see. Again, just with gold, we need either a closure below for some sells, closure above for some buys. But I'm just very aware that we are right on top of a daily support. A little daily. I'm just gonna put that there. Little daily level. But I reckon we're waiting for some news. Get some volume in. If not this candle, then maybe the 1 o'clock, 1:30 candle. And some good volume kicking at 2. Now yesterday, gold was very bullish, pushing up. Now once this was the target, remember, if you remember, was looking for a retest of this, or price to push up to this 4-hour resistance on gold. Now we got there and then we rejected it. Well, we tapped, held below the 4-hour resistance, and I thought, all right, gold is going to retrace, we're going to push down. But once I saw this indecision candle here, I said, all right, gold is going to continue up. gold is not coming back down. And it literally just pushed up but hovered around this 4-hour level. So yeah, no moves yesterday. No moves on gold, and I think pound yen, yes, so pound yen actually did close below. So if you remember on the stream, it closed right above the support. Yeah, it closed here, literally just above the support. And then the next candle closed below, and then GJ did continue down and fill this range, which was the move we were looking for. These ranges are way smaller. So this was the candle that closed below. So look, about a 34 pip range down to the support. Wasn't much in it. Did take his time, like 2 hours just to move 30 pips. So yeah, no trades on no trades yesterday. No trades. It's been a slow week. Ooh. How was everyone's morning? How was everyone's morning? Anyone catch any trades today? Man, look at GJ. GJ is definitely giving sell vibes. I'm thinking maybe continuation pattern on GJ based on a 1 hour, but there's actually not enough range right here. Yeah, there's not enough range down to the support. So you're gonna have to wait for that closure below. Which is all good. Quiet one in London. London session was quiet today. It was quiet. It has been. Ooh, maybe some gold sells. If you get a closure below, maybe. I need a strong closure below though because of this wick. can get a strong closure. I see if gold can stay down here for the next 9 minutes. Maybe not too far, but if we can break below even this daily support or that high time frame support level, we do have a pretty clean range all the way down to 32.78. So I think that'll be a good look for some gold sells. Quick trade before news, man, would be nice. Would be nice, possibly. Yeah, why not? Alright, let's see. In fact, let's go look and see what happened at the last core PCE price index, which was 30th of April. 0.1% forecast, and the numbers were lower than expected, so it missed. All right, 30th of April. Let's check it out. There we go. And all right, so right before news, price pushed up from a strong support, kind of like where we're at now. And then it pushed up, and then it continued to push up. So how big was this move? 300 pips on the 1 o'clock candle. 300 pips, Jesus. SGJ structure is very bearish, which is great. I'm gonna keep an eye out on the GJ price, because to be honest, there's no point stalking it right now because the sells are below 193.68. So we got a way to go, about 20 pips anyway. But let's see what gold's trying to do over here. Tax item and Trump's big bill alarms Wall Street. All right, so looks like we're not going to get that closure below on gold. This support is quite a strong level, so I'm not even surprised. I am not surprised. What's gold looking like on the... Do you know what? It is the last day of the month. What's this monthly candle looking like? Monthly candle open 32.85. I mean, if we're just looking at, if we're thinking just technicals, gold hasn't closed bearish in 5 months. Well, in the last 4 months, because we're not including this month. Every time we've come down to the monthly flip, where the monthly would flip bearish, it's literally popped right back up. So if we believe gold is going to close bullish today, which I'm 75% leaning more towards a bullish monthly candle, then we should get a push up. We're going to close above 32.85 today. If the weekly wants to flip, well, that's 500 pips. Yeah, I don't know. But anything can happen with gold. Anything can happen with gold. Where's the weekly flip? Weekly flips 33.51. It's very ambitious. It's very ambitious. Weekly flip is like here. We don't have much of a weekly top wick too. Which is interesting. Exactly, gold's gonna do what gold wants to do. Gold is gonna do what gold wants to do. What's GJ doing? Not gonna get that closure below on GJ just yet. But I do like how it's closing though, especially on the 1 hour. So 4 hour failed to break the previous 4 hour high. I think GJ is going to keep going down today. Oh, I'm on a 15-minute time frame. So why is all these candles here? Alright, so we closed below this first initial support, which is a very good sign that pound yen wants to continue down. And gold is very much respecting this support. So, and it's holding above the Asian lows too. It's going to be a very interesting day. A very interesting day, I think, in the markets. I'm here for it. Definitely gonna have to wait for news, aren't we? Impulse entry. It looks good, but just because we're at this daily key level, I'm just gonna wait. Good morning, Gbpjpy. What's good, girl? What's good? What's happening? What's happening? You watching this lovely gold range this morning? This beautiful gold range. Yes, man, gold is playing. It's ridiculous. All morning. All morning. Well, to be fair, it pushed up, pushed right back down, then pushed up, then pushed right back down. So this 2 hours watching gold was very fun. Like, all right, where's it going? Are we gonna get a closure above? You know, strong pushes, and then it just did this for the rest of the session. So, yeah. Nothing shaking, nasty range. Monthly candle flip is at 32.85. Yes. Do you know what? I just spoke about that. Maybe about 10 minutes ago. I was looking at the daily, at the week, the monthly time frame. And the fact that for this whole year we've closed bullish on the monthly time frame. And the fact that we haven't broken the previous monthly low or monthly high. So I think there's probably a higher probability that gold closes bullish on a monthly today. Then we also looked at what happened, the last core PCE price index, where gold pushed up 300 pips from 1 o'clock onwards. It's not really doing the same now, but it's interesting. Also, this gold, it hasn't broken the previous 4-hour low. So I'm also looking for that to see if this happens. If it doesn't, and we push up and we get a support and a higher low. But to be honest, looking at this 4-hour time frame, it's kind of giving head and shoulders vibes. Left shoulder, right shoulder, neckline. You know? These wicks right here, gold just doesn't look good on any time frame. You see the head and shoulders, yeah? So what's gold gonna do? News in 20 minutes. Should be interesting. Oh, looks like GJ's dropping. Might get a closure below on pound yen. That would be wonderful. Finally getting some movement. Yesterday's candle was a bullish engulfing. What, on the daily for gold? Yep. This was a very crazy push up. I wasn't expecting it to come down, to be fair. I was expecting gold to come down, especially when it pushed away from this 4-hour resistance. I was like, okay, this is where we pull back from. I mean, we did kind of pull back from there. It just happened today rather than yesterday. It started yesterday and then, yeah, continued today. Oh, all right, gold. Wow. Oh, GJ dropping too. What's going on? Trump wins tariff reprieve as trade agenda faces court rollback. Bruh. What is going on? Don't forget, last day of the month, last day of the week. We're gonna see some crazy stuff today. Looks like we're gonna get a GJ sell-off. These pullbacks on gold, like, you can't just drop 50 pips and then yank back 50 pips. It's nuts. I mean, it can do it because it's gold, and it did, but you know, wait for us. Ooh. No, the way gold is swinging is just... Bruh, 100 pip pullback. Facts. Like... All I'm saying is everyone just needs to be super careful in the markets today, please. Just be very careful in the markets today. That's all I'm saying. That was a nasty flip. Did it tapped into the daily, to the monthly flip again, didn't it? And then just bounced up. Oh man. Yeah, I'm bullish on gold today. I'm bullish on gold. I am. That's it. Cause that pullback is nasty work. If you're not scalping gold, you need to get some very good entries. Very, very good entries. But don't forget, this is what kind of happened last... No, I don't want to say it's what happened last month. But this is what I broke down. So this was last month's core PCE price index. What happened? We pushed up from a support right before news at 1 o'clock. And then 1:30 with news, price pushed up. So this here, this is the 300 pip move I was just talking about. 370 pips. 370 pips. Now, not to say the exact same thing's going to happen, but you have to go by what happened before. This is more than just news. Let's go searching. Let's search for some news, because what is going on? Gold cannot just push 200 pips. It can. 230 pips in the last 5 minutes. Nuts. There has to be some type of breaking news for that to just happen. What have we got? What have we got? What have we got? Oh shit. US trade representative. We have other tools if the tariff ruling goes the other way as well. Tariff litigation is not hurting trade negotiations. Trump. China, perhaps not surprisingly to some, has totally violated its agreement with the US on tariffs. Oh, here we go, man. He's coming for China again. I'm so over this, man. Breaking. China violated its agreement with the US on Truth Social. Of course it's tariff news. Yep. I'm so over tariff news everyday tariffs, bruh. You are not the only one. You are not the only one. It's like, it's constant tariff stuff. Constant. 200 pip swing. Let me see, let's see the DXY. Okay, so dollar just started dropping too. Crazy where price stopped though. A push down to 32.83, then a full 200 pip rejection. Like it's nothing. Like it's nothing. Like it's. I want to know how, because obviously price moves based on what everyone in the market is doing, based on the bigger, you know, the banks or, you know, the institutions, whatever. I want to know, are they just literally hitting buy and sell as soon as something tariff comes out? Like, who's in control of this? I need to meet some hedge fund people, someone, because it's nuts. The volatility is just crazy. Because this isn't just fundamental stuff. This isn't just technical stuff. There's definitely fundamentals behind this. And what's the other one? Sentiment. Feeling, how you're feeling towards the market. Because you can't just say something about tariffs and the market reacts crazy like this. This is nuts. Madness, madness, madness. Alright, so pound yen looks like it's pulling back up a little bit. I don't even know what to think with gold right now. 10 minutes till news. I did want a closure above, but I don't want to take a trade right as news comes out either, so definitely gonna have to wait. Said way too much volatility right now. Listen, just be careful. This is all I'm saying, because that 200 pip pullback, well, obviously I'm sure everyone trades with a stop loss, but that is just devastating, man. That was a crazy pullback. Because I know if I was in a trade, my trade would have been stopped out, because that was a massive pullback. Now my concern is what's going to happen over the weekend and these gaps. You know, Trump likes to post on Fridays and stuff. End of the day, he's going to go into the new month on some new BS. And it was on in 5, yep. 200 pip swing, just a 5-minute candle. Insane. This GJ 4 hour didn't have a bottom wick as well, so I knew that was coming. Hmm. 193.25. Today's one of those days where you get your pips and call it a day. Listen, either that, get your pips, call it, take a win, call it, take a loss, call it. Don't force nothing, trust me. And if you don't get them pips, just let it be. Because you could try force something, get smacked, and that's it. That's your weekend ruined. Because looking at it, you could be thinking, all right, there's some opportunity here. There's a lot of movement in the markets. It's Friday, it's end of the month. Got to catch something. But it's really the wild, wild west right now. It really is the wild, wild west. Yeah, I'm going to be super careful today. I ain't playing. It said gold sells or gold... GJ sells or gold buy. At the moment, not gonna lie, I prefer GJ because it's safer. It looks safer to me. Like this drop was only 48 pips. 48 pips. That's survivable. This right here, this definitely slips on people. GJ just looks much cleaner. Structure wise, look, I said it at the beginning, even though we were pulling up, we were creating lower highs, lower lows, so the GJ cells look better. As long as we broke below this 4-hour support, which didn't even have a bottom wick, which it's done now. Only thing with GJ cells is there's another 4-hour support pretty close, turning up what, 40 pips away. So that's my only concern. But I would be looking for GJ to come all the way down to 193.1, to be honest. Anyway, so really I've got about a 50 pip range to play with, because I don't think it's going to tap the support, exactly the higher time frame support, and then pull up. But I would need a nice top wick, maybe a little retest, and then sell. GJ safer option. Word. Not me being scared of the markets. Gold is scary right now. That's a scary move. Gold is a beast. Exactly. Gold is a beast. Gold is a beast. And not that gold is super scary, but the only thing is, what I don't like is the fact that the stop losses have to be so big on gold. Because typically my stop losses, my trades are more invalid. They become invalid if price breaks the previous candle's high or low, based on the entries I like to take, and then previous wicks have just been very far away. So in this instance, I'd have what, a 200 pip stop loss? Never. 250 pip. Yeah, just 250 pip stop loss. That's not gonna happen, is it? Actually need GJ to close below 193.64. It's that 30-minute support and Asian lows. It's kind of pulling up though. Alright, it's got 1 minute to do its thing. Alright, 1 minute till news. Not even a minute, 20 seconds now. Oh, price is jerking, getting some spreads increasing. Didn't get the closure I was looking for on GJ. Gold, not doing much just yet. But this is a strong closure back in the range. What were the results for this news then? So we got news came out as forecast, 0.1%, which is supposed to be good for USD usually, but this isn't typical markets right now, so it's 0.1. It's an inflation reading, isn't it? Which I guess 0.1 is good. GJ gonna fill this wick and keep going? I bet we get something like yesterday where it was just slowly dropping. But yeah, I need that closure below on GJ. What does gold want to do? Wait till the last 5 minutes of the 30-minute candle and just go crazy. 30. Okay, GJ might hold at this support. Might do. That didn't really give us anything, did it? Oh, ice cream man's out. Very, very weak news. Now, what do you expect? It's Friday, it's the end of the month. News is not where the volume is going to come from today. News is going to come from all the crazy stuff going on in the markets. But it's not over yet. It's only been 5 minutes. It's only been 5 minutes. I still think gold closes above 33.04 and then pushes up. I do think gold buys today, and that's just to keep the monthly bullish, because we're respecting this higher time frame key level down here, this daily support where we've been pushing up from all week. Well, since last week. Look, Friday, push up, tap in, you know. especially if yesterday's anything to go by. This could just be the bottom wick. So we haven't broken the previous low. We're not even close to breaking yesterday's low. Much closer to the high. So yeah, I think we get some gold buys, you know. It's 50-50 that's gonna happen. GJ, you pushing up or what? I think Pioneer might just be making the top wick. I think it continues to sell down as long as it doesn't break 193.9, I guess, just to round it off. Gold's broken the highs and the lows. On a 4-hour time frame. This is where patience comes in, man. Patience comes in. Just gotta sit and wait for the opportunities to come. Have some ideas, line them up, and then execute. Little continuation pattern on the 15-minute, but right into this resistance. we're getting that push up. Continuation patterns playing out. Now if it breaks this high, should get more of a push. Pretty clean range to the left. How's GJ doing? Still pushing up. I want to see how this 4-hour candle closes on gold. So, what did I say earlier? Yeah, I said that earlier that this 4-hour candle could flip bullish, create a support, and then we have a higher low to continue pushing up. And if we close if we close above this previous 4-hour high, I think gold's gonna keep pushing up, to be honest. So first target would be 33.23, and then after that it would be 33.55, and I believe up here would be breaking the previous weekly top wick. You know what, I'm trying to explain it when I can just show it. Yeah, if we break its own high, continue pushing up. Now 500 pips is not crazy for gold. It's not crazy at all, so I could see it happening. let's look at gold because GJ is not doing nothing I want it to do. Oof. Gold 2. Bruh. GJ breaking that 30-minute high. Was it making just a longer 1 hour top wick? Still looking at pound yen. Because pound yen looks like it's respecting this 4 hour support. But I think it was literally just creating a bottom wick for this 4 hour candle. And the fact that it's broken the low, I still like GJ sells, to be fair. I'm on the fence about gold, nasty price action. I kind of see sells too, but that news didn't help the bias. Yeah, it's crazy how much the fundamentals are coming into play with gold. But then what's crazy is like the timing of stuff coming out. Why did it need to come out when gold was by the monthly flip and by a higher time frame key level? Like the timing is crazy. And then the thing is, you can have that bias and then something could come out and be like, nope, the tariffs definitely can't happen because of XYZ, and then the market completely changes its whole sentiment. There's nothing is set in stone. If gold marches up to the daily flip, it's donezo. It's true, it's true. Yeah, if this daily flips bullish, yeah, it's gone. Alright, 10 minutes left till we get this new 4 hour candle. So everything's stuck in a range. It is. But you know what? Once price breaks out of these ranges, we should get some good movements, some very good pushes. No, it's not going to stay in a range forever. And the monthly's got to close somewhere. What's GJ's monthly looking like? Can't even look at that. Oof. Look at GJ. Literally, this is a range right here. This is a range. Look at these weekly candles. Last week was so whack. You can really see the range here. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really convinced on the gold sales at the moment, especially with how it's behaving at this little resistance. And GJ has pushed above this previous 30-minute wick, top wick. So we've got nice support, little engulfing form there. So not liking that. For the sells, for weeks now, gold has been loving this 3300 area, always coming back to it. Facts. 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 It loves it here. Gold said, I'm not leaving. It's that Wolf of Wall Street meme. I'm not fucking leaving. And that's another reason why I think gold might close bullish. It is not staying below 3300s. Alright, what are you giving us in the next 3 minutes charts? What are you telling us? What are you telling us? Ooh, we're getting that closure above. We're gonna get that closure above. Still 100 pip stop loss. Oof. Still 100 pip stop loss. But I like how the 4 hours closing. We got a low, then a higher low. Went engulfing this previous candle. Strong support. Push up from this daily support area. My only concern, I mean, it's really struggling at this resistance, but my only concern would be gold creating a lower high, like anywhere below the daily flip, because we've got these. If we're gonna draw, do you know what I mean? This would be my only concern, that we create a low to sell back down. Ooh. But we don't have much of a 4 hour top wick, so this is going to be broken pretty easy. Should be broken pretty easy. It's only what, 20 pips. Ooh, close right on the resistance. Come on, gold. Come on. How did GJ close? Oof. Kind of looks like a continuation pattern to go up on pound yen. For 1 hour, rejected the lows. We could get a lower high. Could just be a 4 hour top wick. This is just ill. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna leave it here because there's nothing setting up just yet. Definitely gonna need at least another 30-minute candle. So if we get a closure above, a clean closure above, finally, then I think we're gonna continue up on gold. Again, just very cautious of it creating a low anywhere below here. But if we do reach the daily flip and we re-break its own high, I think gold's gonna keep pushing up. Hopefully it doesn't just range for the end to the end of the day. And on pound yen, I still want either a closure above for buyers or a closure below the support for sells. It'd actually be not there, it would have to be down here below this 30-minute support. So 193.6 ish or 194.14, those are the levels I'm looking at. Yeah, so but that's me for today. No trades this session. It's been a slow week. I mean, there's been some moves, just not on stream. NY has been a bit, NY Open's not been great. It's not been great. News hasn't really been great either. Not much volume. But yeah, guys, back again next week. Next week, I believe, first week of the month, we usually have a very heavy news week. NFP. Let's see what we have. So we got manufacturing PMI, we got jolts on Tuesday, ADP Wednesday, services PMI Wednesday, unemployment claims Thursday. Friday, NFP unemployment claims. Yeah, so pretty much every single day. We actually do have news every day next week. Yay. Alright guys, peace out. Be safe this session. Try not to get smacked. Don't let the market smack you. Keep an eye out for news.